The global issue of mental health. Hi, I'm Erica Paisley, a senior health science major. I chose this topic not only because of my interest in the well being of others, but also because I am a huge advocate for those not feeling their best because of their decline in mental health. I love to spread positivity to all of those who need it, and am always a shoulder for someone who needs one. So, what is mental health? Mental health is the physical, emotional, and psychological well-being of a person. It can determine things such as how we respond to stressful situations, trauma, and decision-making, and much more. There are many things that can have an effect on someone's mental health, such as trauma, family history, or even simply just someone's genetic makeup. Another recent thing to affect mental health is the COVID-19 pandemic. I know for myself and for many others that our mental health declined during the pandemic due to possibly the isolation and becoming lonely during this time because life did feel like it was at a standstill. I know many people who are still stuck in a funk because of the pandemic and are still struggling to find ways to become happy again. How are people affected, and some tips on how to improve it? Mental health can affect daily life through things like school, work, what you eat, substance abuse, relationships, and physical health, and also much more. Some tips to help improve: healthier lifestyle can help, eating better, dieting, a good support system, and using any and all resources that you may have. People do tend to stop taking care of themselves. Poor mental health can make people feel like they're not worthy of taking care of themselves, so this is why this happens. So, are people affected globally because of mental health? Absolutely. Mental health conditions have increased worldwide, 13% in the decade before 2019, and it is likely still increasing. Mental health is a global burden that is a leading cause of disability worldwide. In a statistic from the World Health Organization, I read that around 20% of the world's children and adolescents have a mental health condition, with suicide being the second leading cause of death among 15 to 29-year-olds. So why is this an issue? Hopefully you can see the issue with this, but the overall main point and issue is that there should be infinite resources given to those suffering and in need of help, no matter what their background is. So, although mental health conditions can be treated, it is possible for people in different countries, those with different backgrounds, and those of minority may not be receiving the treatment they need and deserve because of discrimination and human rights violations. We have children and adolescents growing up thinking that this is something that's something that can't be helped, which is definitely incorrect. And we need to offer infinite resources and suggestions to the world so that we can help more of those who are suffering and in need of it. So, how is this being resolved? The World Health Organization, from what I've researched and read, launched the World Mental Health Report, Transforming Mental Health for All in 2022. This was a book that was meant to inspire those struggling with their mental health. It gives details and evidence of good practices for improving one's mental health and how it can be accomplished. I think that this being released was a great way to spread more awareness and also a great way to spread more realness about mental health because it shared real life stories of people who struggled with it. Also, in 2019, the World Health Organization launched the World Health Organization Special Initiative for Mental Health, Universal Health Coverage for Mental Health. This ensured the affordable and quality care for those who were in need of it, and this was available in 12 priority countries and was offered to 100 million more people. And these were my resources I used for my presentation.